Let's get this done first. How you doing, man? How's it been on campus since last time we talked was in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Yes. Where you grew up. So now
Yeah.
it's a little different. Now you're actually here. Is it everything you dreamed of?
Yeah, I mean it's amazing. From the town, from the people, from just everything within Kansas State. It's amazing. It's truly exactly the place that I want it to be. It's the place I can see myself being successful.
Absolutely. So what have you been working on this offseason? I mean, obviously it's a lot as a freshman to get thrown all at once. So just tell me everything that you've been working on.
Really, I've been just trying to establish myself within the game at K-State. There's a lot of offensive principles that you got to learn, but there's a ton of defensive principles on the other side. So I've been learning both ends of it. There's certain actions in just cuts that you got to make within both the offense and defense that I've been learning. So really learning the game of basketball has been my main priority right now.
Awesome. And I mean, so you said you really like the town. I mean, what's been your favorite place to go eat? That's something I got to ask people to get in here.
There's a lot of good places to eat. The Umi's is really good. I do enjoy Umi's,
No
but
doubt.
I also, with Nigel Pack and his mom and dad, we went out to Bourbon and Bakery,
Oh, that's the
which
place.
was
That's the
really
spot.
good. They had some great sliders, like burgers, and they had a lot of good food there, and they had a lot of good desserts that I didn't get to dive into, but we have like an off weekend or something, I will definitely be over there trying that out.
And back to the this side of things. When you're in here and you're with the front court working, what have you seen from the other guys?
Everyone just really loves to compete. This team loves to compete, but we also love each other as a team. We're a great team, but we're, even better. Our brotherhood is very, very important to all of us. So, we're out there, we're pushing each other to the exhaustion every single day, trying to get the best out of each other so that when we step out on the court for real games, we're winning every game we can.
Bringing in a guy like Ish, another guy like you who can shoot it from the outside, but is also a big-bodied guy.
Yeah.
Has Ish been able to show you a few things, playing at Wake Forest, having some experience?
Oh, yeah.
And Carlton Lingard as well as a guy that can chuck it.
Both of them. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously Carlton still coming back and everything.
Yep.
Ish has showed me a lot of the game that I know I wouldn't have found out until later in my college career. Ish has allowed me to kind of relax too, because I know that I have someone to look to in certain circumstances. He's helped me a lot within the offensive end, like kind of figuring out certain actions, and then defensively too. He kind of has given me some tips on when you're playing 7-footers or 7'1" guys, 280, big guys that he's played against, because he had played the center at Wake Forest. He kind of has helped me how to guard those guys, so he's been a real mentor for me.
What's the biggest thing that you think that you still need to get a hang of to where you're like, okay, I'm good to go, and put me in, coach?
I think really the defensive end. I'm learning every single day, but on the defensive end and just sitting down, guarding, where it's like there's no issue with me being on a three. I think really that when I hone in on that, really make that a very, important part of my game, I think that's going to be a part where Coach will be very confident, even more so than I hope he already is.
Yep. Last thing I want to ask you is, did any of your teammates surprise you? Has anyone you come in here and been like, oh, okay, I didn't expect this guy to be either like this or play like this?
I knew everyone was going to be really good. We're at that level now where it's every single guy you're playing is really good. Surprised me? I don't think I wouldn't. I mean, Marquise, being 5'8", he's definitely someone that I thought would facilitate, but the guy can do everything. He can defend like a dog. He can shoot the ball farther than as far as Steph Curry almost. I mean, the guy can just do it all out there, and doesn't necessarily have the height advantage. So that's been a shock.
Cool. All right, Logan.